Hey guys, welcome to Flix and Comix. I'm JoJo, and we are about to get into this UFC 291 card. I cannot wait to sink my teeth in because this card is freaking stacked, and I have it up already. I'm ready to get into it. You guys know my picks, but I am going to be going over them and kind of letting you all know my thoughts on all the fighters. I usually take shots for all my wrong choices, but I didn't feel like drinking today, so I'm probably not going to be doing that. I had a couple drinks yesterday, so it's like I don't like drinking consecutively. I don't know, and I'm just not in the mood. And I'm not going to pressure myself to do that. So, yeah, I think I'll just what can I do instead? Maybe I have some ghost pepper salsa. Maybe I'll take a spoonful of that. How about that? We'll see. Don't hold me to that just yet. But yeah, we're gonna have a great time. As usual, I love just like sitting back, relaxing, talking to you guys about the fighters and what's going down. I love seeing your guys' reaction. For whoever else is watching along with me live. Yeah, pay-per-view just started right now. So we're into this. We're gonna do it. And we're about to crack open my energy drink right here. I got me a ghost. I caught one. But this is the Warhead. What is it? Warhead's Sour Watermelon. I think this is my favorite of this line of energy drinks. They have a few pretty good ones. I had one last time too. Yeah, recommend that one. I think it's zero sugar. Although it probably has a bunch of other terrible things for you, but who cares right now, right? I need that energy. I'm a caffeine fiend. What can I say? 5 calories. And how much caffeine does this have? So guys, if you're new to this, I just kind of go on about random things in these watch alongs. Of course, I'll get into the fights as well. That's why we're here. But I like to just kind of sit and chat with y'all as well. So hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hello, Las Cruces, Todd, what's up? And PJ, thanks for joining me, guys. Yeah, so let me switch over here to this screen where we have the fighters, the matchups, I should say. So, okay, first up, we're going to be seeing Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. They did cancel the fight that was supposed to take place, I believe, before this one. And that was going to be Wonder Boy versus Pineda, but Pineda, he missed weight. So they canceled it. And that's okay. That would have been a good fight, but I'm sure they'll reschedule it for later if he can actually make weight. But okay, let's get into this. So Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. I think, yeah, I definitely said Chiesa for this, and I still think that that's the right decision, just because I just feel like Chiesa's more well-rounded. He's a good fighter. I think people underestimate him sometimes. I mean, he's number 12, but man, like the guy is just so knowledgeable, and he's like a commentator now too. I just seen him grow so much since his earlier days. Dude, it's crazy. Like back in the day, he used to look like a hobo. Like for real. With all the like long hair and like he looked like I don't know, man. Like he wasn't doing well. I don't know. I mean, it was intentional, right? Like he liked the shaggy hair look, but man, he yeah, he was a very hairy dude, and I just always remember that. Sorry if that's like terrible thing for me to say, but that's why we're here. I get to talk about whatever the heck I want. So yeah, Kiesa, who is now clean cut, and I mean, he does have a beard, but like it used to be like this long. And like his hair was just like out everywhere before. But yeah, by comparison, he is clean cut now. Great fighter, like I said. Love his BJJ. Great work on the ground, but also like, yeah, he's just good also with his striking. Um, but he's a hit or miss. Very entertaining, and he's been in it for a while. Holland, I feel like more recently he's been improving, and he's definitely become a more well-rounded fighter. But I still think that Chiesa, um, I don't know, he just has the edge for this fight. Um, Next up, we have Ferguson versus Green. I'm choosing Green on this. I used to love Ferguson back in the day, like love him, love him. He was undefeated in his division for the longest time. And I don't know, people were ducking him left and right. And he was supposed to fight Khabib like, I don't know, 20 times. And each time it was canceled. And it sucks because he'll never fight him anymore. And that was a much anticipated like matchup, like for any fight fans. So that always that just I feel like after that was when he started really going downhill. I don't know if maybe that was probably one of his like big goals, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like that's taken from you. And then yeah, he just kind of got older. You know, these fighters, they hit a certain age too where you could just tell that they're not who they were before just because of all the damage they take too, you know. It really can affect them uh in their like later 30s. So or like mid to late 30s. Well, they hit their prime in their 30s, early 30s to like mid, but then it's like the back half of the 30s that like it could get rough for a lot of these fighters sometimes. So yeah, there's that. Let's quickly say hi to Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey? Just want to say hi. Working right now. Have a good evening, JoJo. Oh, well, I hope you're enjoying the workday. I hope. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Um, yeah, anyways, so back to this. Bobby Green, I feel like he's just an intimidating, ferocious fighter. Got some good KOs. Let's see how he's been doing recently. I haven't really been following him closely. In the past, I know he had a comeback recently. Or not. Oh no, you know what? I think I'm thinking somebody else. Yeah, yeah, I haven't been following Green, but it looks like he's been losing a lot. Well, he had a no contest and 2 losses, and then 2 wins before that, but that was back in 2021. And then the second win was last year. So, kind of hit or miss too. Tony's been like getting KO'd, hasn't it? Yeah, he's been on a freaking. I'm so sad for Tony. Look at that. I think it's time to hang him up, guys. Like I said, I love Tony. Remember this, Tony? I do. I sure do. I was a big fan of this Tony. But then, boom, it's like he lost one and he just couldn't come back from that. Sad to say. So sad to say. But it is what it is. And yeah, I think I have Green. I have Green. Man, if you'd have asked me that like back when I was still working there, I'd be like, "Are you kidding? Tony, for sure." But man, how things have changed. It's nuts. It's nuts. And that's the thing about this sport too. Just the whole sport in general can like evolve and change so quickly. Um yeah, just like even just the reign of the champ too can be a quick one as well. Um, so there's some pretty quick turnover there sometimes. But anyways, going back here. Next we have Derek Lewis versus De Lima, which I don't know too much about De Lima, to be honest, but Derek Lewis is always hysterical and entertaining. He's got some real great KOs under his belt. Um, that being said, also kind of a hit or miss fighter. Lewis, sure. Let's see here. Um, oh man, yeah, he's also been losing quite a bit, um, which sucks, but because he's such a fun fighter. If you follow his Instagram, oh my god, he's hilarious. He's hilarious. I always love tuning into his fights. To be honest, I mean, he's a great fighter, but to be honest, his post-fight interviews are freaking the best. They're the best. But yeah, so I'm taking Lewis. I don't know too much about De Lima. That's the only reason, to be honest. And it looks like De Lima has won 2 fights in a row, which is cool. One against Arlovsky, but let's be real, Arlovsky, I think he just retired, right? Like I'm pretty sure I read that on an article that was floating around. But yeah, he was on his way out already. I'm not sure who Cortes Acosta is. And then he has a loss against Blagoy. So interesting. Interesting. I'll stay with, I mean, not that I was gonna change, but yeah, I still feel good about the Lewis choice here, even though De Lima is doing well and he has obviously has a chance here. So, but I like Lewis, so I went with Lewis. And we got AG. What's up? Hey Jojo, I'll be watching your stream along with the fight. Yay, cool. Thanks for joining and watching along. That'll be awesome. So we can chit chat about it. Who do you got? Okay, so back to my choices here. Okay, and then co-main is Blachowicz versus Pereira. And so, I chose Pereira for this fight. I just, after seeing Pereira fight versus Izzy, I'm just like, who the heck is going to beat this guy? Like, if Izzy can't, like, who will? I sadly don't think it's Blachowicz. I just don't. I think he's a great fighter. And is he capable? Of course he's capable. But especially if he, uses that Polish power, baby. But I don't know. I don't know. I've seen Blachowicz like not show up to fights. So, and Pereira just seems very hungry, very ready to keep or to take this reign even further. So I shouldn't say reign because he's not champ yet, but to take his win streak further. So they're doing walk-ins right now. And then next up we have Dustin Poirier, the main Dustin Poirier. I didn't even finish talking about this. Sorry, guys. I think I'm ADHD, guys. Sometimes I'm like so scatterbrained. Let me take a little sip of this. That's really good. Okay. So back to Pereira. Yeah, he's just freaking scary. He's a scary guy. Blachowicz, very technically sound. I guess I said enough. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see their record here. Blach. Oh God, I don't know how to spell Blachowicz. Blah. I should remember this, but blah. Blachowicz. Sorry, guys. Check this. Sherdog. There we go. Jan Blachowicz. He's super funny. If you've ever seen him on Embedded, I haven't been watching the Embeddeds lately. Let me know if you guys have. He is hilarious. Okay, so his last fight was against Ankalaev. That was a draw. Wow, split decision. Draw. And then he beat Rakic. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Rakic, if I'm not mistaken. By TKO, which is impressive. Oh wait, so yeah, I guess Rakic hurt his knee. I don't remember that fight. And then he lost against Teixeira, which is also respectable because Teixeira is a friggin' beast for his age too. So, and then before that, he was on a winning streak. So yeah, he basically has only had one loss since 2021. That's pretty impressive. And it's against Teixeira. Come on now. Come on now. So yeah, Blachowicz is a great fighter. No question. Absolutely not. Um, but look at this guy, dude. Oh wait. I'm so confused right now. Oh my god. He didn't win against Izzy. I just saw that. Why did I think he did? Oh, because he has like he did before that, but this recent one he lost. That's right. Completely forgot about that. Oh shoot, yeah. That was his first loss. So it'll be interesting to see him come back. Holy smokes. This just got a lot more interesting for me. Because I was like, oh yeah, no, he's just gonna sweep the floor with Blachowicz. But no, dude, like you don't know, because I mean he just lost. And sometimes, I mean, we saw with we were just talking about Ferguson, how like sometimes they can't come back from those losses. That first loss, and then when they're on a streak and then all of a sudden they lose, it's just hard to get it back. So yeah, we don't know. This is so interesting. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about that. Um the little win, his little win victory dance, Izzy's victory dance, that last fight. Completely forgot. That was a great fight too. Woo! I'm all of a sudden super excited now. Okay. So, yes. Second fight versus Izzy, he won or lost. And then first fight against Izzy, he won. And he also fought him in was it not Muay Thai? What's the other one? Kickboxing. Oh man, I can't think of it. Oh my god. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me. But anyways, kickboxing. Oh my god, it's gonna bug me. But yeah, so okay, now after all that, I still think he'll win. I mean, he's pretty dominant. I think I'm taking a lot more of a chance here thinking about that. I'm taking that into consideration, but meh, it is what it is. It is what it is. I might have to take a spoonful of ghost pepper salsa for that one. We shall see. Oh God. Okay. Dang, man. I can't believe I forgot about that fucking fight. That was so good. All right. And then Dustin Poirier versus Gaethje. I chose Poirier. I just think he's a little more of a solid fighter overall. I love Gaethje. I really, really do. This is a hard fight to call, but and yeah, they're both great fighters and very entertaining fighters. So I think whoever wins this one, I'll be happy. There was a stint where I was like not a huge fan of Poirier. Like I liked him in the come up when because he was like he legitimately like literally fought really hard to be where he's at, and he got no shortcuts whatsoever. Okay, fight is starting. Chiesa versus Holland. Hey Perry, what up? So yeah, I got Poirier. I got Poirier. I just feel like he's gonna want that BMF belt so much more for some reason than Gaethje. And then when that man has a goal in mind, like he will be a beast and will not stop until he gets it. That's my belief with Poirier. But as I was saying, like earlier in his career, I loved that like underdog thing that he had going on. And then once, oh shoot, Holland knocked Chiesa down. Ooh, but Chiesa's great on the ground though. And Holland is getting better. um, oh, Chiesa's up again and came back with an uppercut. Okay. So yeah, back to Poirier. So Poirier, once he like got the belt and like was in the top 3, I'd say, fighting really big fights, like obviously I don't know, I just didn't like his attitude anymore once he got up there. It was a little annoying, like his little annoying back and forth with McGregor, and McGregor's annoying too, but I just didn't expect that from Poirier, and then I don't know. Um, I still think he's a fantastic fighter though. But yeah. So those are my picks. And Gaethje's always fun. I love him. I chose him for his last fight, but I figured I'd change it up a bit here. So I'm going for Poirier. So here we go. All right. Oh, wow. Holland with a knee, flying knee. Big elbow by Chiesa. Another big knee by Holland. Sheesh. Oh my God. Holland Holland just choked him out. Chiesa. He beat you at your own game, dude. What happened? Oh my God. I guess I gotta go get the ghost pepper salsa, huh? I will actually do this, guys, just because I'm not drinking today. I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna I'm gonna have some of this for you guys. I freaking love hot sauce, but this stuff, this is like hot. This makes me like tear. So I'll do this just for you guys. That's what I'm gonna have right now instead of a shot. Just a spoonful. I should actually bring my tortilla chips too, because this is literally the hottest salsa that I've ever had. That's not true. I had some really spicy hot wings once or twice, and those were whatever sauce they used on that was this. Clearing up all my sinuses. Okay, let me go grab some chips. Okay, let's see what Holland has to say in his post-fight interview. Gosh, I can't believe he finished Chiesa so quick. That guy, I'm telling you, dude, Holland is getting really freaking good as of late. And he apparently has been working on his ground game. So, see, that's what I love to see, like that evolution of the fighters where, you know, they kind of break all expectation. Like me, like I was like, oh, he's on the ground. Kiesa's got this, right? He proved me wrong. Shit. All right, here we go. Oh, God. What did I sign up for? Since I'm not taking shots today, I have ghost pepper salsa that I'm just going to have right now. Oh, God. Here we go. I hope I don't die. I'm like live right now. That would be terrible. Somebody call 911 if this doesn't go down well. Joking, of course, joking. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh, that's bomb, though. That's really good. Hot as hell, but... Woo! Woo! Getting a little hot up in here. Yes. It is so good. Love that. Okay. So, man, I cannot believe that. Poor Chiesa. I actually got to meet Chiesa once. He was at the cafe at the UFC headquarters, and he was getting coffee. And I was right there, and I just was like, hi. And he's like, hi. And then he started randomly talking to me about the heat, obviously Vegas heat. He wasn't used to it because he was from, I want to say Washington. I don't remember, somewhere up north though, like way more north. Maybe it was NorCal. I don't remember, but he was just like complaining, and then complaining about the heat. I mean, thought it was hilarious. He seems like a really nice person though. I think he was training for a bit in, was it Colorado too? But yeah, you know what? I should order I'm gonna order another calzone just like last time. Cause oh my God, dude, I have been craving that since the last time. Totally going to get one right now. See if I could find it. So I also have a coupon for Uber Eats. I haven't tried it. I usually use DoorDash. But I'm debating whether I should just use that maybe tomorrow and then use my DoorDash now. I tried, I don't know if you guys have ever had bulgogi fries. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, any fans of Korean barbecue in here? Oh, if you have not tried bulgogi fries, there's a place called Bonchon. They're a chain, so I don't know like which exact, if they're like nationwide or just regional here. But there was a Bonchon in Vegas, and then I was in SF the other day, and I saw that they had a Bonchon there, and I thought it was just a Vegas thing because I had never seen it anywhere else. And I was over there, so I got in line, obviously, because that was like one of my favorite places to go to. And I saw that they had bulgogi fries on the menu, and I'm like, "What? Excuse me?" I've never even heard of bulgogi fries, so I ordered it, and oh man, so good. So I was even tempted to order bulgogi fries today, but I think I'm gonna spoil myself and do calzone today because that's tradition now with the bites, and then bulgogi fries tomorrow. How does that sound? That sounds bomb to me. Sounds bomb to me. But yeah, I love Asian food. All right, I'm just gonna use DoorDash today. Let's see if I could find it. What was it called? Calzone Life, I think, right? Calzone Life. Yes. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What did I okay, last time I got chicken. Let me make my own chicken, creamy pesto, and bacon. And that was amazing. Yes. Okay. Let me order this. So I'm just gonna order the same thing. It's one of I'm just it gets so annoying like when you find something you like, but you want to try other things too. But then it's like I don't want to also be disappointed when I know that I found something that I love. And I've been craving it. I've been craving it because like now I'm looking at these other options. I'm like, dude, should I try something else? But I don't think I am able to at this moment. I really need a fix of what I've already had because that was bomb.com. Mm. Man, I'm just still shocked that Holland um put Kiesa. Oh, he didn't put him to sleep, did he? I didn't see that. No, I don't think he did, but shoot, made him tap. My God. What? They just said he legally changed his name to King to inspire greatness in people. Interesting. If that's true, though, why isn't I guess he still wants to be known as Bobby Green in the fight world? I don't know. Because, oh man, I'm feeling that hot sauce in my stomach. I really need to eat something. Let me order this. Oh God, please. I hope my other choices are correct because I okay. It's coming. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we got Ferguson versus Green right now. They're doing walk-ins. I'm thinking this is going to be a fast night. Just looking at these fighters and the type of heat that they bring to a card, thinking it's going to be a quick one. Heavyweight fights are always like notoriously quick. Imagine that. Imagine getting like hit by a hand that is as big as your skull. Like, Holy smokes. I also got to meet Francis Ngannou. We were actually acquaintances. He's a very, very nice person. Um, and I took a picture with him. I'm pulling it up right now so I could show you guys. When you see how huge his hand is next to me, because we put fists up, oh my God, you guys are going to crack up because it's kind of ridiculous. Look at his fist and then look at my head. They're like, I was going to say they're the same size, but I think his fist is slightly bigger, to be honest. How crazy is that? Oh my God, so funny. It's crazy that he's not in the UFC anymore either. Like, really, really bummed that we didn't get a Jones and Ngannou fight because that would have been wild to see that. And Ngannou was making such strides with his fight game too, which is crazy. It's just crazy that they couldn't keep him. So, pretty bummed about that. But he's with PFL now. And he's gonna. Who's he fighting in boxing? I forgot. I don't really keep up with boxing very much. Tyson Fury. That's a big fight. That's a big fight. Curious to see how well he does with that. I think Tyson will beat him, to be honest, but I don't know, man. Ngannou he's a big boy. He's a big dude. Big, big dude. Oh gosh, Tony. I haven't seen his last couple fights though. Let's see, Ferguson. El Cucuy. Oh God, I hate looking. So he lost against Nate Diaz. I did see that one against Nate Diaz, and then before that, he lost against Chandler. That's the one I didn't see. I'm kind of glad though, because it's like I said, I used to be a big, big Ferguson fan. Also, Tony is another one that like he kind of got weird too after a while. Got a little weird. Like all his pressers and stuff, he's always got like the most interesting little diatribes, and they almost feel like pitchy, like, but they're just so scatterbrained too. Like he can't stay on one topic. Not trying to judge because I'm very scatterbrained myself. So, that's Todd saying. Tyson Fury wrestled in WWE a couple of years ago. He did? Wow, I had no idea. That's interesting. What's it called? Just a random side note. I don't know if you guys are watching. There's some new show out, like a boxing show with the dude, the actor who played Arrow in Arrow. Let me pull it up. What's that guy's name? Stephen Amell. Stephen Amell has a show right now. He's acting, and I know he had like an interest in wrestling and stuff. Is it a boxing show or a wrestling show? It would make sense if it was wrestling, actually, because he's such a fan. Okay, fight has started. I should probably change my banner, huh? Stephen Amell. I guess it'll say on the IMDb. I know it's streaming, but I don't remember where I saw it. Oh, Tony's got his back. It's called Heels. Oh, so it is a wrestling show. You might want to look into that show, Todd. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see your comment here. I haven't seen Heels yet, but I heard good things about it. He actually wrestled in WWE too a couple years ago. Interesting. Yeah, I do remember him being getting involved with WWE for a little bit. Tony actually looks sharp right now, surprisingly. Heels. Where is it streaming? Prime Video. No, that's just an ad. It's not telling me where though. Let's see. Heels show. Oh man. Tony just dropped Bobby. I'm telling you, Tony looks good right now. Oh, I poke. I poke. Oh, there's already 2 seasons out? Wow, I'm just hearing about this show right now. Or not right now, but the other day I saw. What was I on? Which streaming service? Or maybe it was just an ad. Hulu. Okay. If you have the premium subscription, it's on Hulu. Where did I see this? Yeah, it must have been just the ad then. You could get it on Hulu or Amazon with premium service. Oh, Tony's bleeding. Okay, I still got a while till my food comes. It's coming from between 8 and 8:14. Oh, put my banner up. Ooh, nice head kick by Bobby. Right. Oof. And like a huge bomb by Bobby as well. Bobby's fighting well too. This is a surprisingly competitive fight. I had kind of ruled Ferguson out, sadly, but he's not doing so terribly. Ooh, big body kick by Bobby. There's a lot of like fainting kind of going on right now by both. It's a good dodge by Ferguson. Oof. Oh, nice combo by Bobby. More of that, Bobby. More of that. Bring him out. Ooh, there we go, baby. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It seemed like Bobby was really finding his groove there in that last minute. Heck yeah. Although Ferguson is definitely still in this game, like, or fight. Now that I'm working baseball, it's like I always interchange fight and game, round and inning. It sucks because like I'll be like, oh yeah, like this fighter, and then my boss is like, what fighter? I'm like, ah, god damn it, UFC, working there for 8 years. It's hard to switch randomly and start saying player. And then now that I'm doing these watch alongs, it's like bringing it all back. I thought I had unlearned it, but now I'm starting to say game or player. So it's like all messed up in my mind. But that was a good drop. That was a shot by Ferguson, a clean shot by Ferguson that dropped Bobby earlier in the round. So it's a pretty competitive fight so far. Hey, Perry. Cheers. Bink. I'm not drinking tonight because I drank yesterday and I just didn't feel like drinking today. But for every loss, I'm taking a spoonful of this ghost pepper hot sauce. I've already taken one. It's actually really good, but it is pretty freaking hot. Round two. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, they're on the ground. Ferguson is scary on the ground. Let's not forget about that. Bobby with some ground and pound. Very nice, very nice. Nice little hammer fists. See, this is what I like. If you're going to be on the ground like that, like stay active, like keep throwing some bombs even on the ground, because some people just like holding, and it's like I get that it's still dominant position, but it's so like it's MMA, dude. It's MMA. Use your tools. Okay, Bobby still throwing some hammer fists. Nice ground and pound. Bobby looking good. Bobby looking good. Perry says, you like hot sauce? I was just watching Gordon on Hot Ones. Oh man, I love hot sauce. I'm like, I have a cupboard like full of different ones that I'm just trying. uh yeah, it's one of my little mini side hobbies that I love. And yeah, I love Hot Ones, the show. That's what I was saying earlier is like I thought this one was one of the hottest ones, but it's not terrible now that I've had a little bit. Ooh, big old fists that Bobby's dropping right now. Yeah, Ferguson's in trouble here. This is not a good look for him at round 2. At least he's trying to like throw elbows and stuff still, which is good. Oh, Bobby says, get up. So they're on the feet now. Bobby throwing some heat. You know, I was considering I think I'm gonna start doing that. Like whenever I don't want to drink or whatever, I'll just do something like that where I'll do like the crazy like taste tests instead. That'd be fun. But yeah, I definitely want to try that too. That chip that comes in like a little package because it's just one chip and it's so hot. I think I remember Comic Jabroni doing it. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. See if I could take it. Oh God. Yeah. Ferguson definitely lost that round. Sheesh. He's not looking good right now. He's seriously losing his hair too. Gosh, I make the most obnoxious comments sometimes with their physical features. I should uh It's true though. He looks like an old man now. Remember when he went through that like bleach blonde phase? I feel like a lot of fighters do that. It's weird with the one chip challenge. My store carried them for the last few summers, but nothing this year. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be as big this year. I do remember seeing them for sale last year. I haven't seen any this year though either. Odd. Maybe they discovered that it's like really not good for you. It's like a health hazard. You don't want to be liable. Jabroni did it, yeah. Put him on his ass, and he called me after, like Perry, bro. It's about to come out even hotter. Oh God, what I would give to listen to that phone call. That is hilarious. Uh, yeah, I remember watching that video. I was cracking up so hard. I love that he did that. It was so random, but that's the kind of thing I love to see. That's why I'm like tempted to do that instead of shots always. Like do kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay, Bobby looks like he's in the zone right now. It's giving me chills a little bit because it looks like, oof, big old nasty punch to the gut. Oh shoot! Now he's talking to Ferguson. He was like, "Yeah, yeah, man, take this." It's always funny to see them like shit talking in the middle of the cage. It's fun. I love when they do that. That's why I like watching Diaz fights. He pulls this all the time. Come at me. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Frosted tip phase. Yep. These fighters, though, like, it was a phase back then for everyone else, but these fighters will bring it back sometimes. It's just like, you guys, why? To each their own, though. Oof. Dude, Bobby's combos are landing flush right now. The guy's unstoppable right now. He's reading Ferguson very well. Ferguson came back with the right hook. More nasty combos by Green. This is what I thought was going to happen. But I was ruling Ferguson out like from the get when I saw this was announced. But I'm surprised he's taking a lot of damage right now. But like earlier on in the fight, he looked like he was going to be able to do it or hang with Bobby at least, but not looking so hot now. Nice little leg kicks by Tony. Ooh, Prime. Have you guys ever have you guys tried Prime? That is it an energy drink or? But I know it's sponsor. It's a sponsor for UFC, and it's Bobby just dropped him. This was a bad angle. I don't even know what. Oh God. So I don't understand why Ferguson is just letting him hit him. He's not even defending. So yeah, this energy drink, Prime, by one of the Logan brothers, or what are they called? Logan, Paul, the Paul brothers. They're two first names. Right? I don't know them very well, guys. What are their names? Logan. I just know they're YouTubers that are boxing now. This is Prime. Paul brothers. The Paul brothers. It's Logan Paul's energy drink brand. It's kind of, it's like Gatorade-ish. Okay, cool. You're going to be my go-to now, Todd, for like anything I'm trying to find out about like drinks and stuff. Oh my God, Green has him in a choke. Oh, he slept him. Oh, wow. Again, like Ferguson has always been known for his BJJ, and Bobby freaking just choked him out. That is wild. 2 in a row. 2 submissions in a row. That is crazy. Watching the replay right now. Crazy, but not so crazy, because I did think Bobby was going to win. But not in that fashion. Dude, Tony's a beast. He did not want to go out. He did not want to tap. Holy smokes. Two first names like Ricky Bobby. Exactly. I can never remember these guys' names. I just know it's like a generic name. And then they always Logan, Paul. What's the other one's name? See, I don't even remember. I forget. Okay, Prime. Yeah, so Logan is the one with has the drink. And then the other one is doing all the like the huge boxing fights. And then I think Logan is also like a wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there you go. I'm always seeing your comments delayed right now, Todd. Logan Paul is in WWD now. Oops, sorry. Oh, my DoorDash is here. I'll be back, guys. Sorry. Hello? Yeah, I'll be right out. Are you by the gate? Okay, I'll be right over. Okay, thank you. I'm back. Back like a monster from a cheesy horror flick. I'll put my chips aside. Got the calzone. Calzone life, baby. That was like way faster than last time. They have music videos? Damn, they do it all, don't they? Holy moly. Do they actually sing good? Oh my gosh, I am so hungry, guys. This is gonna be bomb. I already know. They be rapping. Oh my god. Oh god. Do I want to see that? I don't even know if I want to. That's so cringe. Whew. Yeah. By the way, Perry, I ended up getting the same exact calzone as last time. You know how you were telling me get the chicken one? I just can't imagine myself seeing or eating another like different calzone from there, even though I like want to try other ones. But the last time was just so freaking good that it's hard for me to like. I'm just craving the one I had. So this is going to be difficult for me. I guess one day I should get it when I'm not craving it and try it different. Something totally different. All right. I'm going to get to eating because I'm super hungry. Yeah, I think, yeah, I had a sandwich like early in the day, like 11-ish. So about to dig in right now. Oh, this looks so good. You guys always got to get that glory shot here. How good does that look? Oh my God. I might even have to take a picture. Bomb.com. So we are in between fights. I'll switch up my banner in a second. Next up, we have Blachowicz versus Pereira. Oh, no. My bad. Lewis versus De Lima. Cool. Heavyweight fight. Sending this picture to my friend because I was telling her about the calzone. And I'm like, dude, whenever you come over, we are getting calzones. And she's like, okay, they must be really good. And now I'm about to send her the picture. See what she says. Okay. Napkin, ready, good to go. Do you guys put hot sauce on your pizza or calzone? I typically don't, but I'm kind of tempted because I have it right here. Cheers. I'm so happy right now. Telling you, I've been craving this. And I typically don't eat heavy during the week, but I go to town on the weekend. So that's why I've been craving for so long, because it's just like, no, like I'll crave it during the week. I'm like, no, just wait. The fights are coming soon. Just have them during the fight. It's tough though, you know. If you guys enjoy eating while watching the fights, let me know what your favorite snacks are. Same with movies. Do you guys eat snacks? Are you guys snackers while you watch movies? For movies, it's different for me. I love popcorn, the hot buttered popcorn. Um, and I have to get it every time. It used to be nachos for me, nachos with a side of jalapenos every time. But then I don't know. I kind of grew out of it, I guess, because I guess you know what it is. I feel like I could make a good like loaded nachos here at my place, and over there, all you get is like the nacho cheese and the jalapeno. And back in the day, like I didn't care. I was a kid, you know. But now I'm just like seeing like, oh, it's also like way cheaper just to make it at home. But with hot buttered popcorn, I feel like I can't really replicate it here unless I like get a little popcorn machine, I guess. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. And then you have to buy the butter. Um, it's just so much better just getting it at the theater. Oh my God. She responded and she's like, is that the place you've been talking about? We have one here and I fucking love it. That's hilarious. I didn't even realize it was a chain. Too funny. All right. Walk ins for Derek Lewis and Delima. Hey, Storm Shadow. Good of you to join. Who do you got tonight? Todd says, I'm not a snacker when I watch a movie, especially if I'm in the theater. Not sure why, honestly. I usually wait until after the film. I get that too. For a while there, I was like, well, it's because it's always inconvenient. Like, if you're going to go to town on snacks, then you won't be hungry for a real meal. And I was telling you guys about the bulgogi fries. So the reason I was in SF is because I went to a screening out there, and I was like, you know what? Because usually I'm always a snacker, right? But I was like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get snacks for this screening, and I'll just wait because I saw that the banchan was right there, the same like little area and a little shopping center, and yeah, so I ended up getting bulgogi fries like right after instead of snacking at the theater. So I totally feel you on that, Todd. Sometimes it just works out that way too with like your eating schedule and stuff too. Perry's like, nachos are lit, but I'd rather some chips and salsa or guac, maybe some quesadillas. Yeah, Taco Bell's quesadilla. That sauce they put in it slaps. I love Taco Bell. I don't care what anyone says. I'm a Taco Bell fanatic since I was a kid. Like, it's just been there for me whenever I need it. Always late night. Such a Taco Bell person. And it's funny because like growing up, people were always like, but you're Mexican. Like, why would you just eat real Mexican food? Listen, Taco Bell is not Mexican food. It's in its own category, okay? And it's still bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. No popcorn. I need me some popcorn, extra butter, and a large Coke. Yes, that sounds amazing. Oof. Dang. I guess that's good though, especially if you're like a healthy person, health nut. Not that that's a bad thing, you know. But like I said, with me, I usually let myself eat whatever, like during the weekends. But if you don't crave it, there's no need, right? Yes. Yes. Oh, people can be super snobby about it too. I fucking love it because I don't care at all. Like, no, it's so good. Everything on the menu is usually pretty good. And I love how they have their like seasonal items too. Exactly. I always thought he was funny too. Yo quiero Taco Bell. It's hilarious. Kidding me? I don't care if he wasn't PC. It's funny. Holy smokes. The Lima looks huge. I don't remember him being that big. Oh my God. Derek Lewis with the flying knee, the first few seconds, knocks him down. Now, huge ground and pound by Lewis. I'm like too late to put the banner up now, probably. Oh my God. It's over. Lewis, what up? I don't have to have hot sauce. Holy smokes. Oh, there he goes. Fucking Lewis took his shorts off. He's just in his undies now. That is hilarious. Woo! Great TKO. What a highlight for him, too. Flying knee from a heavyweight? Cue me. That was insane. You know what? I think I am going to put some hot sauce on this. Just to see. Pull the freaking Masvidal. Can't believe it. So unexpected from a heavyweight. I'm dead. That is hilarious. Storm Shadow says, so he has the most finishes by heavyweight. That's not bad. With 14. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah, he's a great fighter. He has at times like choked with some of the bigger fights, but he's a pretty consistently dominating, like, you know, top. What number is he right now, actually? Let me see the rankings real quick. Once he reached a certain tier, it was kind of harder for him, but I mean, with freaking fights like that, like we're reminded of just like how good he is, you know? He said he didn't plan to open with that knee. That's hilarious. Unreal. Where are the heavyweights? Sorry, I'm listening to the post interview. Okay. Lewis is 11. I feel like he should be higher than that. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay, yeah, he's been losing quite often. Gotcha. All within the past year. That's why. So I still remember Derek Lewis. Well, when I was still working at UFC, he was like, yeah, he was on this win streak. Well, he lost to Gon or Cyril Gon, but he had a pretty good record still. And then I guess this last year, he just kind of, I don't know, kind of lost it there. But looks like he's back. And that's awesome for him. Great highlight, like I said, man. Most knockouts in UFC history. Passes Matt Brown. Wow. Masvidal in the building. Okay, so next up. Okay, now we have Blachowicz versus Pereira. Blachowicz versus Pereira. Let me get that banner up because I totally missed it last time. Versus Pereira. There we go. All right. Yeah, so we're about midway through the card. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh. Using the rest. So yay, I don't have to take a spoonful of hot sauce for this since Derek won, and that's who I had chosen. So, and then same with Bobby Green. So yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well so far. Don't want to jinx it though, so I'm not going to continue talking about it. Man, I have not been keeping up with this division because I have no idea who the champ is. Jamal. Who is that? And how did I miss that? Sorry, no rankings. Did I watch this? I don't remember him at all. Man, I feel like my memory is like going. Jamal, let me. Oh, he beat Glover. I don't think I saw that fight. Did Glover retire on that fight? Then he beat Tiago and he beat Walker. Oh, he's definitely beat some notable people. So interesting. He beat St. Preux. What happened to St. Preux? OSP. Oh my God. The intros for these fights, I swear, man. So freaking long. We get the video. It's like a full feature, right? It's like pretty long too in itself, explaining the full story of the matchup. And then they do the walk-ins. They film them the entire time they're walking out, starting from the tunnel to the octagon. That takes a little while. And the whole time they're walking, we're hearing commentary from the four different, but it's usually mostly Rogan that does a lot of the talking, or Cormier during that point. It just they reiterate pretty much everything that's in the video that we just watched. So it's kind of, as a viewer at home, it feels so redundant. And then you get to tell the tape. And then you get the intro from Bruce Buffer. So all that stuff takes like half an hour. Jesus. I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's not half an hour, but it takes a long time. It feels like a long time. I will say though, like because of the redundancy and because of the color commentary and all that, like I have learned a lot about these fighters. So it is kind of nice knowing more of their background, but it just feels very long, just so dragged out, you know? And then once you're watching the fights, sometimes if it's like kind of dead, they're also just reiterating everything they've already said in the walk-in. But it also like trying to think objectively here, like people sometimes will just tune in like right when the fight starts so that they haven't heard all of that as a preface, you know? Storm Shadow says, "What do you think about Izzy versus Sean Strickland fight? I know it was supposed to be Duplessis, but he got injured." Mm, I didn't even know he got injured. Interesting. But let's see, Izzy versus Strickland. I don't really think that's a contest for Izzy, to be honest. Mm, I'm not a huge Strickland fan, both fight wise or personality wise. Uh, he says some of the most obnoxious things during the pressers. I'm just like, oh god. But even as a fighter, like I don't really care for his style too much. So yeah, I'd say Izzy. How about you? I need to start watching Embedded again because I kind of stopped there for a while. There was a point where they were like really, really good, and then mm, I don't know, they started getting a little boring. So I was like, meh, I don't need to watch it. But I feel like that's always an interesting thing to watch if there's any kind of like drama or also like if they miss weight like this with this card, it'd be interesting to go back and see the other Pineda, like what happened there and all the behind the scenes on that, you know. That's why I actually do love the show. I just feel like it dropped off for a little bit there. So I haven't been like keeping up with it. But I love the concept of it. And I used to cut Thrill and Agony, which I also used to love, but I think they canceled it after it left. Like I think maybe like a year later. No, less than a year later. So like maybe like 6 months after I left, something like that. But that show was really cool too because you basically start the episode inside of the octagon. Because if you guys know, like with the fights, a bunch of cameras will immediately go into the octagon once the fight's over. And we had so many different angles of the fighters, and like we would capture some audio just to see like if there was like shit talk or just, you know, and sometimes it wasn't shit talk. Sometimes they were just so respectful to one another. And it was just interesting to see their like at the shift in behavior and after the fight as opposed to before when they're pushing the fight. Um, Because sometimes they'll be like jerks to each other the whole time during promotion, and then after the fight they're just like BFFs. It's hilarious. So that show would really like show that, and then you get to hear like the whatever they were talking about, which is awesome. And then the cameras follow the winner and the loser separately into the tunnels, and you get to see their interactions with the other fighters and the other coaches. And it's just really crazy because sometimes, they'll be very emotional about the fight, all banged up and shit, and like it's and then it's that juxtaposition with the winner who is like on cloud nine at that very same moment. It's like so interesting to me. Like someone's worst day is another person's best day. So yeah, I kind of miss cutting that show. Here we go. Fight start. Immediately, Pereira is threatening a guillotine, like right off the bat. Still has it. He has it pretty deep too, but I don't know if he can get the right torque on it. I don't know. Okay, he doesn't have it anymore. I mean, he has the position, but not the right angle. Blahovic got the back now. Oh man, neck crank. He doesn't have it under the chin though, but it's still painful neck crank. With that amount of power on you, ooh, I would not want to be there. So lost positioning. Pereira doing a pretty decent job defending though. All right. Well, he still has the back. But Pereira has one of his wrists locked down. So again, just good defense. Oh my God. Okay. Has another neck crank, but it looks like he's going to lose it. Again. Nope, lost it again. Damn, it's like the third attempt. I wonder if his arms are getting tired now. I bet. Not just his arms. They're probably like tired as fuck right now. Period. Ugh. Every time I see like ground and pound or just wrestling on the ground, dude, I am just, ugh. I would freaking hate it. Like, worst nightmare, anxiety. Like, there's absolutely no way I could ever be a fighter. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna go put this away real quick. I'll be back. BRB. So my other energy drink got warm. So I'm cracking up a cold one. Cracking open a cold one. I do that. I'll like drink half of one and I babysit them. So once I hit half the halfway point, it's already warm. And then I'll put that in the fridge. And then I'll go grab a nice fresh one for a second half. All right, done eating. Full attention on the fights now. That calzone was definitely good, but not as good as last time. It was a little too salty this time, but it was still really good, especially those first few bites because I've been craving it for so long. But yeah, I don't know, it felt like it needed something. I tried it with the hot sauce, but that wasn't really doing it. Something was missing this time. Maybe I will try a different one next time. Or the bulgogi fries. Maybe I'll do that next time. Oh no, I might do bulgogi fries tomorrow. Ooh, nice little combos from Blahovich. And by little, I mean huge. Knock. Oh, wow. Not knock. Takedown. Huge takedown by Blahovich. I feel like Blahovich is showing him up right now. I was not really expecting that. Even though Blahovich, as we saw earlier, his record is pretty good. So I don't know why. I guess the fact that Pereira has beat Izzy, even though he lost last time, the second fight versus Izzy, or should I say fourth? Because they've fought outside of the UFC, but yeah, Blachowicz has also lost versus Izzy. So that's why this is a very interesting fight right now. I think it'll determine a lot of things, a lot of action in the division. Hey, Franklin. Good to see ya. Uh, you're into Korean food. Shoot. Oh yeah. I'm into all Asian food, honestly. But yeah, love Korean barbecue. I like Korean barbecue more than those like little bowls. I forget what they call them. The little rice bowls with a ton of like veggies in it with a sticky rice. Sticky rice is good, but I'm not as much into that kind of Korean food. I like kimchi, and some noodles always. But dude, they're both kind of wobbly right now. We're in round two. Leg kick, leg kick by Pereira, big right by Pereira. Ooh, nasty uppercut combo. And then a huge strike to the stomach. Another nasty uppercut. He's just bipping and bopping there. I think Blahovic is hurt right now. Jan slowing down, son. Oh man. Blahovic is out of it right now. I can't get it near home. Have to find it when I travel. Oh, that's a bummer. That is truly a bummer. Um, that being said, I feel like I've had some appear near Oakland, and it hasn't been that as good. I really enjoy. So far, I've enjoyed the Mexican and Asian food in SoCal a lot more than NorCal. Um, and in terms of like Italian, like the calzones or pizza or like pastas and stuff, I've enjoyed that the most in Vegas, oddly enough. And I'm not counting Strip because, of course, they have everything there. But yeah, that's just been the truth of it up here. Obviously, up here is like has really good seafood. I went to get a crab roll the other day. Oh yeah, yeah, it's so good. And I've never been super into seafood, but listen, when you're by the bay, you're gonna have some seafood. And I didn't realize, when did you make the name change? I've been on a huge hiatus. I was on a huge hiatus for 2 years, and I just came back about 3 months ago from YouTube. So I didn't realize you changed it. Collecting with Franklin FM McGinnis. I like it. I like the name change. Since you're here, Franklin, I showed these in one of my other lives, but got these babies from Hot Topic. Quickly, while there's no action right now in the fight. And these double packs were fire. Had to get it. And then I also got this little bobblehead. Ghostface glows in the dark. Thought you'd appreciate that, FM. All right, guys, let's go. Action. I want to see something. What are we doing? Taking a walk here, holding hands? Let's go. What the? I'm such a bitch. They're like suffering right now. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Franklin says, I almost got that ghost face, probably should have. I was on the verge of like just because when you add stuff to your cart and then you like remove it later because you're just like, oh, I don't think I want it after all, whatever. I was like on the verge of removing it. And I was like, you know what? I had some hot cash. So I was like, why not? That was the deciding factor for me. Anything on discount, I grab. Even though they just mark stuff up a little bit and then make you think you get a discount. Although I will say Hot Topic has some of the best clearance and legit, like they had like 60% off the other day. I snagged some stuff up. I had snagged some shirts up and a couple sweatshirts, and that was like those were legit deals. Like, but the hot cash thing I feel like is always kind of a little bit of a scam to get people in the store. But a discount's a discount. I think. All right, guys. Give me something. Give me something. I feel like they spent a lot of their energy in the first round. Okay, so Blachowicz got him to the ground and is now on top. Gosh, it looks dark, doesn't it? I have like a ton of lights on too. Okay. So that was very anticlimactic, but it's kind of a tough one. I think Pereira. We'll see. Franklin says, thought we'd have a night of all finishes. Those two showboats earlier were disappointing. You mean which ones? Which ones are you talking about, Franklin? Did you guys watch the prelims? I didn't watch the prelims. Oh, I'm glad Jake Matthews won. That's cool. I'm a fan of his. Oh, Miranda Maverick versus Kashaida. Well, Miranda won, but oh, she won by submission. Nice. She looks really weird in that picture. Yes! I was right, but it's split decision, so yeah, I said it earlier, it's just a hard one to call, like, they were very back and forth, and they're both throwing bombs and landing, so I see why it was a split decision completely. Dude, but look how tall Potato is. Oh, Franklin, I see. The flyweights. I didn't see that fight. Who's on the early prelims? Oh, it was Maverick. Franklin says Priscilla Shoida was fighting dirty, fingers and toes in the I hate to see that. It really pisses me off. Grabbing a glove. I'm glad she got submitted. Good. Yeah. That stuff bugs me so much. It's like, you know what else bugs me? Even though this is legal, but the toe stomping? I'm like, how is that? Why is that even legal? Like, ugh, it's so ridiculous. But yeah, I hate all that stuff. The deliberate eye pokes when they like need a break or whatever. Yeah, they do that stuff all the time. I remember Romero was like known for like those little tactics. I liked him as a fighter, but man, he would pull all the stops. He would dump water on him so he'd be slippery on himself. It's just so ridiculous. So unnecessary. Like it's like if you're confident in yourself and you've been putting in your work, like you shouldn't have to be cheating like that. That's ridiculous. I hate kick straight in the front of the yeah, that too. That's terrible. John Jones used to do that a lot. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird what's allowed and what's not allowed, like where they draw the line sometimes. It's like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they go too far, but then sometimes I'm just like, how come this is allowed and that's not? That doesn't make sense. It's like it's kind of weird to me that like you can hit somebody in the temple even though that's like a very weak part of your body. I mean, hitting someone there like almost a lot of times ends up in a KO, but you can't hit the back of the head. Like I wish somebody would explain the difference to me, because like obviously it's weak back here, but so is the temple. So it's like, pick your poison. Ooh, they're showing the Voyage of the Demeter preview right now. Heck yeah. Yes. So pumped for that movie. And then I saw somebody also doing a can opener the other day too. Was just like, I thought those were illegal, but I guess not. I should get my little. Okay, so next up, let's put this away. We got our main, Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. So I'm much more of a Gaethje fan, to be honest. I used to be more of a Poirier fan, but as I told you guys earlier, I loved him as the underdog working his way up, and he really worked hard for it. Like, yeah, he's had a longer road. Like, he started when he was a kid, and like it was just cool to see his journey throughout the years and that determination. He's a gritty fighter, and I like that. But then once he hit like that like top three position, top three, at least like the top tier fights, he I feel like he started kind of changing. He started becoming more of a jerk. This is not going on like inside information or anything like that. This is strictly like just going off of interviews and stuff he would say in pressers and stuff. And I didn't like it. I didn't like that he was like feeding into the whole Connor stuff. And most of the time I love that stuff. But with him, it just felt very I don't even know how to describe it. I don't like, just more, what is the word I'm looking for? Vindictive? A lot of guys do it for the show, right? For promotion, to get people interested in the fights. And at the end of the fight, they'll be cool with each other, and they'll tell each other like, "Oh yeah, we was just acting like that so we could sell the fight," right? And I think that's great. It's so fun, I think. But Poirier like took it seriously. And like even after the fight, he was like a little butthole. So I was like, I didn't like that. At least with Connor, he talks mad shit in the beginning, but then like he's pretty like respectable. No, not respectful. What's the word? He shows respect, I guess. He shows respect after the fight, usually. And this was a case where Poirier just wasn't having it. So, anyways, I didn't like that. So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, among other things. But he's a great fighter, nonetheless. Still really enjoy watching his fights every time. And I'm glad that he's made it to where he is, because he did fight to get there, literally and figuratively. So yeah. Gaethje, on the other hand, he's been a must-see fighter since he started UFC, because he came out of, I believe it was Bellator. I don't remember. I think it was Bellator. Uh, and he was really good. Really, really good from the get-go. They call him the highlight. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. That's why he holds a place in my heart, because as an editor, like, I loved cutting his stuff because he delivered. He always delivered with the highlights for me, and the piece basically cuts itself with his fights. So always love that. And then he does the flip thing off the octagon, which is scary as hell because I'm always scared he's gonna get injured off of doing one of those. But uh, yeah, it's still entertaining nonetheless. So yeah, also great, just a great entertaining fighter. In earlier on in the UFC, he was very reckless, didn't give a shit about strategy really. He just kind of was a raging bull in there. And then yeah, I think he finally started realizing that it would affect his brain cells to not defend. And so yeah, he started being a little more about less about the stand and bang kind of thing, and concentrated a lot more on like the strategy of it and technical work and stuff like that. And it definitely showed. And he still entertaining, and he could flip it on and off when he wants. So it's like, that's what's cool about it, because you never know when he's just going to be like, fuck this, and just kind of wail on somebody. So yeah, I actually like Gaethje more, but in this particular situation, I think because they're fighting for the BMF belt, which for those who don't know, BMF belt is not like a division belt. It's literally just like a trophy. It's the bad motherfucker belt. So they're fighting for that. So, and I'd say they're both very good candidates. Because yeah. But that being said, I do think that Poirier, like, whenever he has a goal, he's very tunnel vision about it until he gets it. So as we've all witnessed throughout his career, Gaethje has been a lot more on and off with stuff, hit or miss, but still an amazing fighter. So that's why I chose Poirier, because his drive, I feel like, his drive is definitely going to help him, I think, in this fight. And yeah, because he definitely has a vision of getting that belt. Anyway, who do we got here? Hey, PV. Good to see you. Welcome. We're just chilling, watching fights, cracking jokes, being silly, being dorky. And I'm not drinking tonight. I usually take a tequila shot for each wrong pick, but I didn't feel like drinking today. So I am instead taking a spoonful of ghost pepper hot sauce. Let me focus this on me. And for every wrong choice, so far I've only had to take one. And I think I'm going to be doing that from now on. I was talking to Perry about it. Like, I might do like weird taste tests instead if I ever don't feel like drinking. That'd be fun, right? Respectful? Yeah, I guess respectful. Kind of, with Connor. He's respectful, but I wanted to say more of like, I still like, I have a word in my head, but it's not coming out. It's like the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. It's fine. Do you edit solely for UFC? Oh, I don't edit for them anymore. I was with them for 8 years, and I I just, what was it? Almost a little over a year ago now. No, in February of 2022. Oh my God. Yeah. February of 2022. I quit and then I moved out here and now I work for the Giants. So I'm editing for the Giants now. My favorite Funko creator on here. Worlds are colliding. Yes, Franklin is the best when it comes to pops and movies and pop culture. Yes, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I miss it though. I really do. I was worried you were about to say lights instead of shots. No, I'm not that crazy. I'm too scared to do hard stuff like that. No, thank you. Man, Dustin looking a little older. I think he's my age. Oh, I should probably switch my banner, huh? They are doing walk-ins now for the main. So Dustin Poirier is number 2 right now, but he did hold the belt for a little bit there. Or was it just interim? I have to go back and check. He definitely had an interim belt. I don't remember if he had the belt. I think he did. H is always a weird one to spell. H. There you go. Thanks. This was actually a sketch by, I don't know if you know who, Kenny, Comic Head 84, I believe, Comic Head. He drew this. It's gorgeous. I bought a mystery box from him, and he was throwing in some sketches that he did. So one of my favorites too. All right, now we're going through announcements, intro announcements. Herb Dean. Wow, looks like a packed house. Where is it at? It's in Salt Lake City. Have you guys ever been to a live UFC event? It's one of my all-time favorite types of live events ever. Like, ever. Time. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't hear the commentary, but that's like every sport, so I feel like the commentary adds so much, especially UFC. Like I love the commentators for UFC. Love seeing the reactions whenever there's a KO. It's hilarious. They're so animated. Dude, you should. You totally should. I would totally get one. Heck yeah. You probably have some goodies to give too. You should try to go to one at some point. They're a little expensive, I'll say that, but it's you can get your money worth if you like just go like spend the whole day like from prelims on cuz like if you just go for the main then yeah, it's like not really worth it. It's awesome seeing them live like that, but you know, to get more bang for your buck, you see more fights for the whole day. I used to love to go earlier and just hang out with friends, um, have a couple drinks, have a meal. So, how's your calzone? Calzone was good. Okay, fight starting. Calzone was good. It wasn't as good as last time. It was a little saltier, but and I felt like there was something missing. But I think I'm gonna try different uh ingredients next time so that I could just, because I ordered the same one as last time too, because I was just craving it so hard. But I might try a different one next time, or I'll get the bulgogi fries next time. Thanks for asking. PB says they don't broadcast is on FM channel like at baseball games. They I don't think they broadcast on FM, but I think you can access their commentary somewhere. I know that for sure, but I'm not quite sure where. It must be like on some app or something. And I think that's because it's a pay-per-view. I'm not so sure about like the smaller events that take place on regular cable. Ooh, nice combos by Gaethje. This is one of those fights. I think I'll be happy either way. You're such like fan favorites. Yeah, you should, Franklin. It's really, really fun. Poirier doesn't look as sharp. He looks a little sluggish right now, to be honest. Ooh, uppercut by Gaethje. Yeah, Gaethje used to rush like immediately, and now he like takes his time and ooh, they're hitting each other for sure. So they fought each other before. I just don't remember who won. Let me see. Okay, so they fought back in 2018, and Poirier won by TKO. I have a feeling that's how he's going to win again. PB says closest one to me would be Boston, and I have a conflict with the one that is coming soon. Dang. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks too. It's like they're only in your area like twice or something during the year. Back in the day, they were just all in Vegas. So at least they're traveling. Gaethje with a big gash on his eyebrow. I always love seeing like the tattoos they have. I feel like there are a couple new ones on Poirier. I don't remember his arms being like that last time. He got a new sleeve. Oh man. Why do they always bring it at the end of the round? Every time. I talk about this every time because it happens every time. And it annoys me every time. Do you have any tattoos? I don't, but I've been thinking about getting one. If I do, it'll be like right here, probably. I'm not quite sure what yet. I have an idea, but I don't want to share it yet. But it's definitely horror related. It's also like I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through with it. Like some days I'm like, heck yeah, I want that. And then other days I'm just like, I don't know. How about you guys? Any tats? They're both fighting really well, I feel like, for the first round. I have a tribal tattoo and a Leo symbol. I want a lion's head as well. Ooh, that's cool. So you're a Leo, huh? Wait, so is it your birthday? Are we in Leo season yet? Yeah, right? I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio. No tats here. I almost got one after being deployed to Afghanistan. Oh my god. I have to take a spoonful of hot sauce. Gaethje head kicked Poirier and KO'd him. I have chills. I'm like speechless. That came out of nowhere. What the heck? I did not think that was gonna happen. Oh, good job, Gaethje. Heck yeah. Yes. Hot sauce, spoonful of hot sauce. Yay. They're hugging. Good. That's what I like to see after a fight. Ooh, they're doing the replay. Sheesh, landed flush. Yep. Dunzo. Fin. Se acabó. Whew. That was nasty. Nasty. His eyes rolled back. Dropped like a rag doll. Damn. Wow. Unreal. Great job, Gaethje. Holy moly. All right, here's my hot sauce. Since I'm not drinking tequila tonight, this is my punishment for choosing Poirier. Cheers. Woo! That was way tougher than the other one. Ha! Franklin, you have the same birthday as my best friend. Yep, indeed, KO. Holy smokes. What a surprise that was. But also, it's Gaethje. Was this for a belt? It was for the BMF belt, the bad motherfucker belt. Not a division. Although, that'd be awesome if there was a BMF division. Oh, and Masvidal gave it to him. That's so awesome. Amazing. Gaethje deserves it. Heck yeah. Trilogy is a must. Absolutely. I'd love to see that again. BMFL. BMFL. Yes, it is. Let's see what Gaethje says in his post-fight interview. Really? Gaethje said Poirier is his favorite fighter on earth. Yeah, such good skill right there. Purely technical, beautifully done. Quick, so quick. Yay. So oh, Gaethje wants a shot at the championship. Let's see the rankings. Unreal. I've never seen Poirier go down that way. That is unreal. Okay, so Gate's sitting at number 3 right now, but he just beat Poirier, so he's number 2. Yeah, I feel like he should get a shot for sure. Okay. All right. Let's recap. They just keep replaying it. So, wow, beautiful. Beautiful highlight. Okay, let's go to let's go back to okay, Michael Chiesa versus Holland. Holland took the win. That's also a fight that I chose Chiesa. Interesting that Chiesa got submitted because Chiesa is known for his ground game. So and Holland isn't, but Holland's been improving with each fight lately. He's been crushing lately. So yeah, I've seen like huge improvements in his game everywhere. So he definitely deserved that win. Um, with Tony Ferguson versus Green, I did choose Bobby Green. Like I said before, I used to love Tony Ferguson, but he's just had a terrible like last few outings, and I think his time's up in the UFC. I really do. I feel like he should retire now. Um, so yeah, and Bobby Green took it by submission too. So another unexpected uh like manner of winning. Like they're both well, Chiesa and Ferguson are both have been known to be like BJJ specialists. So it's just wild to see them go down. That they like got beat at their own game. So definitely sad to see Ferguson that way, but hey, like just like Holland, Green definitely deserved that win and it was a great one. So Derek Lewis versus De Lima. Oh my god, Lewis came out fucking hot. He just pulled a Masvidal and did an immediate flying knee, ran to the middle, did a flying knee. Just again unexpected from a heavyweight like Derek Lewis. So I didn't even really think it was possible for that to happen in that division. But hey, you always see some crazy things during these cards. So yeah, really cool to see that though, and I'm glad Derek won. Blahovic versus Pereira. I had Pereira. That was a very back and forth fight. I wasn't sure if I chose correctly in the beginning because there was a little bit there that Blahovic did look like he was dominating, but then I think Pereira did do enough. I think they both did enough to win. I'm in agreement with the split decision. Um, and I do think that Pereira just did enough to win. So um, I know people will argue that Blahovic should have won, but such a toss up, such a toss up. But yeah. And then for the main, as we just saw, Poirier versus Gaethje. Poirier got caught. No other way to put it. He got caught by a nice little combo of, was it a right or a left? A right, and then followed by, or was it a left? I don't remember. I have to see the replay again. Followed by a head kick. Killer. Killer. Dude fell asleep standing, essentially. It was bad. It was bad. His eyes rolled back. So, yeah, good on Gaethje though. Incredible. It just looked so smooth. His technique was flawless there, and he was quick with it. So, bravo, bravo. I'm a big Gaethje fan. Told you from the beginning, even though I chose Poirier, um, Gaethje is actually I'm actually more of a fan of Gaethje. I just thought Poirier would bring it a little harder because I figured he would want the belt more, but looks like Gaethje did. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Well, that's about it. Um, let's see what y'all are saying here. Ferguson is on a big slide right now. Yeah, it's sad to see it. So sad to see it because yeah, I've been following him since he was barely coming up. And he was just invincible at one point, and it's just so sad. It's so sad. I really think that he needs to hang him up, but it is what it is. Franklin said 6 losses in a row. Dana might cut him for his own protection. I mean, at this point, he should have. To be real, he should have stopped a while ago. I think. Is it 6? Let me see. Ferguson. I think it was. Oh my god! Yeah, it's 6. Sheesh. Ugh. That hurts my soul, dude. Anyway, guy seemed yeah, exactly. He was for a while, but uh Khabib had the belt and they tried making that fight like 5 times, no lie, literally 5 times. And there was always some issues that would arise. They always said it was like a curse on that matchup. So unfortunately, he never really got that shot, and I feel like he kind of went downhill after that. And he got a little weird too. I blame Khabib for ducking that fight multiple times, dude. And yeah, I do think there was a little while there where Ferguson could have beat Khabib. I really do because, like I said earlier, Ferguson is great on the ground. And as we know, Khabib would always just ragdoll people to the ground. So, and they just didn't know how to deal with Khabib and Khabib's power. But I feel like Ferguson might have been able to do something about it. I don't know. I don't think he would win like every fight against Khabib, but he'd probably win at least maybe like 6 times, 5 times, at least half, right? At least like half the time. I think at that time. Not now, obviously. But like when he was in his prime, there was definitely a chance there for sure. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Thank you guys for joining me. It was good to see you, PV and Franklin. And who else is in here? Perry, Todd, PJ, and Las Cruces. You guys are all the best. And yeah, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Happy Sunday tomorrow. And yeah, I guess I might be putting up some reviews or a review this week. We shall see. I don't know. I'm really behind with comics right now, so don't even ask about that yet. It's slowly incorporating things back into my life because, as you know, I took that giant hiatus and it really kind of screwed with all my hobbies. So just slowly starting to reincorporate things into my life, but also into the channel. So yeah, comics will come though. They'll come soon. It's just movies are just a lot easier to consume, but right now for the time being. But yeah, keep an eye out on that. And I don't know, I might go live next weekend. We shall see. Maybe Sunday or Friday. Anyways, all right, guys, I will talk to you all later. And again, thank you for joining me. Hit the like if you liked this stream and leave a comment. Let me know if your picks were good or not. Mine were okay. I did okay. I've done better before. I mean, 2, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I only missed 2, right? Yeah. Hey, not bad. But let me know how you did. All right, guys. Catch you later. Later.